At camp, half of the competitors were offered the opportunity to properly introduce themselves and their trusted defender of choice.
We are the 2 Ds and a G. We are the 2 dads and a granddad. We don't drink brandy to get randy.
Time's up. We just drive our landing.
We were Team Jihad when we entered the club. In Kalahari. And when we were called up to accept a prize, Gerard said Team Taliban. So now we're from the West Rand.
Myself, Jan, Lisa. Idiots at play. The reason why we're idiots, because between us we've been married 7 times. And in 3 weeks I'm about to be remarried again.
We are Team Adventure Freaks. We need the road map because we like to take the route less travelled by.
We are Team Swart Buffel, but our flag's got Centurion because it comes from the word, it's our surname, and it comes from the word adventurous, the venturous part.
Quiet in the cheap seats.
We are
We are Beauty and the Beast, and I'll let you decide which is which.
John and Jackie, we drive the only decent colour Land Rover around here. So we team in Queen, which is of course a word for uninitiated man.
Our heart is red and the pub is open. Dinner will be ready in a few minutes, I'm sure.
At last, time for a well-deserved rest. The day started once again with a breathtakingly beautiful sunrise. It was difficult to bid this most beautiful piece of Transkei coastline goodbye. Since we would be covering quite a bit of ground today, everybody was up early to get a proper breakfast, the trophy way, before starting to break up camp and providing some much-needed assistance to your fellow teammate.
Day 3 of Defender Trophy Transkei would take contestants from our campsite for the previous 2 nights at Hole in the Wall to the Shikini River mouth, with numerous river crossings en route.
We once again were privileged to travel on paths and roads inaccessible to others and experience rural Transkei like no one else.
We've stopped now at, let's get this right, Manzeboom Junior Secondary School. We've got, well, on behalf of the competitors of Land Rover Centurion's Defender Trophy 2009, we've got a small gift for you. I know running a school like this requires a lot of stuff. There's stationery, books, pens, pencils, all sorts of things that you guys might need to run your school. So on behalf of Defender Trophy 2009, we'd like to give you a donation of this stationery for the school. Thank you very, very much. And
After that emotionally packed performance of Nkosi Sigeleli Africa, it was time to get a move on, as we still had many more rivers to cross on our way to camp. And with a 28-vehicle convoy, every river crossing will just simply slow the convoy to a virtual halt. Now, what seems to have happened here?
Ja, ek net so gery en toe hy nou net so bietjie te regs gegaan. Toe wil ek nou nie kanse vat net af ek stop liewer dat ons liewer die saakie red.
Let's just get out of here. Let's just go.
We all hoped we would arrive at camp before sunset, but unfortunately it was just too far and the convoy progressed too slowly. We arrived at camp just after sunset, and what a sight did those defenders make, driving down the hill into the Shikini Rivermouth camp. After arriving, everybody got to work setting up camp as quickly as possible in order to provide for ample time to catch up on some much-needed drinking time. Martin, Brian and their team was hard at work preparing our evening meal, especially since the kitchen truck's trailer broke down and only arrived at camp with the rest of us. After some poikikos, everybody met up at the fire for the last of the team introductions, before retiring to their tents for some well-deserved rest.
Is that when we drive a landy, we feel like the king of the jungle. But it gets even better if you don't drive your own landy, but your brother's landy.
We're driving the Beast 2 actually. It's a 2000 Disco.
Hold on, what?
Disco 2 chassis, confirmed, but changed into a Defender.
We just would like to lead by example and not destroy this beautiful country that we're visiting.
We're the Wild Coast Warriors. We're driving a Defender TDI GD5 130, which is a seriously pimped beast. It's got
From Jack!
But that monster V8 90.
So Francois was convinced that as soon as I'd got off the plane and someone had said thank you to me, I'd actually gone and bought a donkey.
Bultas, he's a cheetah supporter. Yes. Now we're not saying nothing about this so far, but luckily I'm the bull part.
It's actually a name my wife gave the Land Rover. So I really love my Land Rover. And she said one day, well, I give more attention to it than to her. So she said that must be an angel.
Johnny Morgan, he's a dealer principal at Land Rover Woodbank, and I'm Dion Barkhuizen, owner of Centurion Gearbox and Lift Centre.
So we Team Blue Bulls, we heard there was another team there called the Waratahs. Bring them on. We'll take them.
Anytime.
As the sun rose over the Shikini Rivermouth camp, contestants were for the first time able to fully appreciate the beauty and splendor of this unique location. The camp was alive with activity as the first vehicles were due to depart at 7:30 sharp on an ideal time trial around the camp area, with numerous other obstacles and challenges planned for this, the final day of Defender Trophy 2009.
Right, we're going to do a time trial here, ideal time trial, not a race. We're going to go around over the coffee, just following the tracks.
On completion of the ideal time trial, contestants would travel from the Shikini River mouth to our prize-giving and overnight destination, the Mazeppa Bay Hotel. En route, contestants were sure to encounter the toughest and most challenging obstacles of Defender Trophy 2009.
Team Blue Bulls managed to get stuck on their way to the first river crossing of the day and were in need of some desperate trophy spirit assistance, as a recovery by the marshal would cost them dearly on points.
Big drop off here. Okay. Malcolm, stop smiling at the camera. There's a big drop off here. Okay.
The Gorge. 3 different routes down, with only one being the safest. Competitors were scored on their ability to select the safest option and then on their teamwork in getting the vehicles down this incredibly steep section of rock. The Chibultars unfortunately chose the second safest way down and as a result did not achieve maximum points. Although they must be commended on their team effort,